Do you want an Impossible Burger?
She is an Impossible Burger. He's feeling it. Ooh, I don't even feel that. I feel like I now know that her future child's middle name is going to be Jaden. I saw it. They just showed it to me.
Hell yeah!
What's up? It's Camille, just being me. What does that mean? It means I do what I normally do, I watch what I normally watch, and I record it because I needed a fucking hobby. And tonight we're moving on to episode 2, season 5 of Temptation Island. Now, it's already very, very late. I just decided at the last minute to do this, so I'm just going off of the notes that I just wrote 5 minutes ago. So they made some changes this season, and so far I can say that I do like the changes. I love that we didn't have to sit through the singles introducing themselves this time. The other big change up that they made was having everybody get together on that first night, and I actually like that because it caused a little bit of drama. But I was wondering if they did something where they like forbade the single men and the single females from like talking to each other, because you don't really see them interacting very much. But imagine like if a guy and a girl struck up a conversation and they like are off in a corner only talking to each other and not paying the singles any attention. So I wonder if they made it so they weren't allowed to talk to each other. Now, as far as, and sorry, I have paint on my hands. I try to get off. I was trying something new. I don't really know how to paint. I got high and had some paint. So it started out good. This is my painting. Maybe if I turn it this way. No? Okay. Anyway. I forgot where I was at, so I'm just gonna start over. This is what happens when I prepare 5 minutes ahead of time. All right. Oh, okay. So I do think that all the couples have potential to be extremely entertaining this season, but I want them to like have no rules for each other. On a show like this, or like The Ultimatum, where you're a couple going on a show for the purpose of dating other people, like you should have no rules. You should be single and be able to, fully experience the experience. I'm running out of words. Okay, so I didn't write thorough notes. I never do. I just like jot shit down, and it says bird metaphor. So I think what I was intending to say about these couples and going on shows like this is like, it's like the bird metaphor, where like if you have a bird in a cage and you set the bird free, if the bird comes back, then it's where it wants to be. And so you're going on a show like this, like to test your relationship, to see if you want to be together any further, and you're choosing to date other people in this like controlled environment, then yeah, you should just allow each other to do whatever the fuck you want. Now, just because you are allowed to do whatever the fuck you want doesn't mean you have to go do whatever the fuck you want. You can draw your own lines and boundaries for yourself. If you go into this situation knowing, okay, I know that yes, I want to, meet these other people and kind of get to know somebody else. However, my goal is to be with somebody else, my original partner. At the end of this, I would not sleep with somebody else knowing that that's going to be the biggest hurdle that we're going to have to get over if I intend on being with this person when I'm done. But I want to be able to be free to do that if I was on the show, because that's what the fuck I would be going on the show to do, is to be single for a little bit and date somebody else. Or is it just me? Does anybody see it differently? Because I'm a bit of an asshole, so I see things fucked up sometimes. So looking back at my notes, the point that I was getting at with all of that is that I hope that they all allow each other the space to like really be single and date other people. That's what I was getting at with the birds. I don't know. I'm going to laugh at this so hard when it's time to edit this. Let me see what else do my notes say. Oh, if you didn't know, for whatever reason, USA Network is putting out like the full version of the episode on YouTube, like an hour after it airs. I don't know if it's precisely an hour because I wasn't paying attention like that, but like very shortly after 9 o'clock, the full version of the episode was up and on YouTube, which is why I'm up so late, because I was gonna do this tomorrow morning, but I'm doing it now. So I got some new subscribers this week. If you are one of those new people coming back, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. If you are somebody that has been with me or been with me for a while, I was just looking at some things. Hopefully you can see that, like, I'm starting to figure out what the hell I'm doing. At least I feel like I'm starting to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Looking back at some of my earlier videos, even just a couple of months ago, they can be kind of rough, but I'm starting to figure it out, and hopefully that you're seeing that growth along with me. So if you've been sticking around and fucking with me for a little bit, thank you very much. I may not get shit out as fast as everybody else, and I may have to take a break from time to time, but hopefully you can see that I really do try to put some effort into the videos that I put out, and at least make it look like I put some fucking effort into it. So again, if you've been here for a while, or even if you're new, just again, thank you very much for giving me a chance. I appreciate it. Please let the algorithm know he's starting to pay attention, y'all. Now, since it's already late, I don't feel like rolling a joint. And plus, I don't know if you can tell, but my edibles have been edibling for quite some time. But I got this new piece the other day, and I figured out why not go ahead and break it in tonight. Now, I don't really use pipes or bongs while I'm doing this because they usually make me like ugly. Every hole in my face starts leaking and I sound like I'm about to die, like true stoner cough type shit. So then nobody wants to see that shit up close. But anyway, this is a water pipe. So I put water down here. I've never tried one of these before, and I just want to see if it is smoother than a regular pipe. All right, I got my little ghetto mix. We're just gonna put a little of each one of those in there and see what happens. Whoo. All right, I gotta try it before I start the episode because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cough a lot. Let's see. I took a baby hit.
Wait for it.
So now that I have gotten myself back together, I feel like this intro is a hot fucking mess, and I'm just gonna stop right now and just start watching the episode. You're not gonna tempt me. Finish her. Back with the seas. I got the bell with the G. She whispered in my ear. I've done that cheer many times, but I don't actually know I don't know how to say it. So I just, I do that.
So I apologize if your secrets have come out.
It's about discovering me, finding my voice.
Yeah, just know that I love you.
Whew, I hope that she is able to like break free a little bit, a lot of it.
I will say, for the first time in a while, Caitlin looked at me like she wanted me.
Oh.
And
I'm starting to think I'm just a freaking baby cougar. Like, why am I attracted to these 20-something-year-old men?
But feels kind of bad because I felt like I might have been oversharing. Maricela loves women.
We're going to talk about this again.
Maricela loves women. I found myself just sharing that.
I guess you're okay with it being shared this way.
No. I mean, not that I'm not. Like, he asked permission, but it's still scary.
Okay.
When did he ask permission?
I know these past 2+ years, I've been very critical of you. I've been hard on you. And I just want to say, I trust you and I love you.
There's no apology.
I'm gonna hold it down for you, and I hope you do the same for me. I promise you I wouldn't do nothing to disrespect you.
I focus my entire world and existence around you.
That's not good.
If you do any crazy stuff, I'm not taking you back again.
You say you had a conversation with this guy and your leg was trembling. He realized that he has that control, like Paris. Like, I feel like you are gone.
He's like, I don't want another man to know that he has that control because I want to be the only man that has that control.
I'm ready to be married. But if this is the last time I see you.
I can't even go there. I love you.
Love me too.
I want to marry you.
Okay, guys, that's it.
So in my last video, I made predictions. I said that they're going to split up. They're going to stay together. They are going to stay together but break up after the show. They're going to split up. He got some nice legs.
Oh, we got this.
I'm worried she's going to find a better man and a better match.
Well, I took the first step. I got away from Christopher. I will finally be alone.
All right, now we can really start to get things going here.
I was in a 6-year relationship before I was single for 3 years, and I lost myself. I just wanted to do whatever that person loved, you know?
Michaela definitely stands out as the easiest one to talk to.
My game plan is just to be big bro, to be the therapist, to not have sex, just to build solid friendships with all of the ladies here.
Let's see if he sticks to that and how long it's going to take until he doesn't stick to that. I wish him luck. I'm not like rooting against him, but we'll see.
What are people's like biggest pet peeves for a roommate?
Don't sit on my bed with your clothes on. Like towels, don't leave those on the floor. Replace the toilet paper roll. Don't leave like excessive water on the floor.
Wow, she said.
When you come out the bathroom after taking
Oh, she's still going.
Knock on doors before you go in them.
I'm tired.
You know?
I love how you go about your life. You wake up, you're motivated, you have a trade. You definitely are a queen. So you're independent. I think that shit is sexy.
She reminds me of Chloe from all the different shows Chloe's been on. Minus the red lipstick and the boobs.
My mom, she really has ingrained in me. She's like, all men cheat. You just gotta find the one that loves you enough to not let you find out.
Wow.
What the actual fuck?
Wow.
And I don't believe that.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That sounds very toxic.
People who know me is like, yo, I'm used to seeing this. Like, what's this about? What's this guy?
So she's very concerned about what other people think. That should be obvious, but whatever.
You're telling me I have to choose another woman in front of my woman, and she just has to like take it?
Yes, that's correct.
So in a minute, I'm going to ask you guys to come up to one of our singles and ask them out on a date. Vanessa, you ready?
I am.
Okay, come up and ask one of these gentlemen out for a date, and hopefully they're going to say yes.
Hopefully they do.
Nice.
You know, some of them up there was like, oh, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
If Vanessa isn't treated like a spoiled princess, she's going to let you know.
Christian, do we want to go?
I'd love to.
All right.
Maricela doesn't seem to be interested in any of them. I have nothing to worry about.
If you say so. Anyway.
Mike, wanna go on a date?
Would love to.
Okay.
Paris, your turn.
Christian, would you like to go
I
on a
would
date
love
with
to,
me?
definitely. She's hoping to get a reaction from me.
She's not hoping to get a reaction from you. This is the fucking show. She has to pick somebody to go on a date with her.
Marjorie, would you like to go on my first date?
I would love to. Thank you.
Vanessa, that's a handsome king, by the way.
Noted.
Why'd you have to even speak? Nobody else did.
One too.
Wait, I didn't hear what she said. I'm gonna have to catch that on the edit.
Noted.
Good choice.
I'll treat him like one too.
Okay.
Lexus.
Of course.
Let's go on this date, man. Come on.
All? Do I have to?
Do you have to?
Michaela, will you go on my first date?
Of course.
All right, great.
In the future, would you go on a date with me?
Yes.
Vanessa, I have a feeling you have an opinion.
Do I? Okay, so what pisses me off is that fact that he picked
She just waylaid it.
the most irritating, you know?
Every time.
So he opened the door and she stepped right in that bitch.
I just think she was like intimidated by me, honestly. And I think I shut her ass up pretty good.
You guys can head back to your respective villas.
And she gonna look back and go, she's too much.
Whoa, what the hell just happened? And I'm just like, welcome to Vanessa.
I like the music this season.
I don't care if I look stupid, but I thought, you know, we were gonna go.
I'm being completely transparent. Like, I was just a little scared. I need to just let go of this fear. Like, Abigail's into me, and I'm clearly into her energy. Obviously, there's like a mutual sexual attraction.
But you know the ones that be like, oh, you have nothing to worry about. I got you. I'm solid. They're the first ones to disappoint you. So that's why we're here. We'll see.
Listen, I've been trying really hard to present myself in a very graceful, elegant, sophisticated woman. I don't want you to think that outbursts are normal, that that's who I am.
Oh my God, I was gonna say, she thought that was her being elegant. But so far, yes, her outbursts are normal and a regular occurrence.
If I need something and I see you doing something for somebody else, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. Like, I come first.
Do you want an Impossible Burger?
She is an Impossible Burger.
Oh, I haven't swung these hips in a minute.
Oh shit. He's feeling it. Ooh, I don't even feel that. I feel like I now know that her future child's middle name is gonna be Jaden. I saw it. They just showed it to me.
Michaela, that body's trouble.
Hell yeah!
So Abby's dancing, doing her little freak dance. Damn, like, what if Maricela sees it? I'm over here trying to respect my girlfriend, but at the same time, like, Christopher needs to think about himself.
We're playing Drink or Dare in the villa tonight, and it's getting spicy. So I like to lay on my stomach. I feel like I can grip it strong enough to where it cannot be withdrawn.
I have never heard that in my life.
Just damn.
Excuse.
How many bodies do you have? I'm at 93.
93?
Do you eat ass? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey.
Why are you clapping? I feel like if you put a shot glass in between my butt cheeks.
She must have done this before. He probably got all up his nose and in his eyes. It probably burned like shit. Like shit.
I can't see.
That shit just blocked out his face. Wait, what's happening? Who is that?
Like, don't ask me on a date and then you go over there and you have somebody jumping on you. Don't be disrespectful to me and do that.
I ended up having a good chat with Maricela. I want to see if he slips up, because if he slips up, I think Maricela is going to be a whole different person.
And like, I will be loyal until he proves otherwise.
Vanessa is always embarrassing me. I feel like I have to apologize to people for her temper. I was protecting her. So I realized I don't like being cut off, and I get cut off a lot. Right? Like, you're talking over me, and I'm done with being talked over. Don't react to this. Like, I have a hard time talking about my emotions, talking about my feelings. And it's hard for me. It's new for me. So, like, when I say don't cut me off, don't cut me off. Damn, I'm not being heard, bro. And I'm not being appreciated. That's it.
I'm waiting to see Vanessa's first time that she pops off.
The fact that my girl reacted so jealous, like, to me picking Nafisa, she went from right here to right here. The attraction just went up.
His legs really was trembling.
You know, our personalities just aren't compatible.
There's just like no spark.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know,
realizing that me and Marjorie are better off as friends, I'd like to get to know Desiree more.
For some reason, that whole entire thing just felt weird.
So, like, what do you think is like missing with the relationship?
now that we're 3 years in of being back together and engaged, it's like, are we roommates? Are we best friends? Like the romance. Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy you picked me. I couldn't have pictured being on a date with any other of the guys in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to peel back those whole layers. Like, this onion is ripe and ready.
I bet you she's a Pisces.
Takes one to know one.
For me, it's like she told me everything I wanted to hear the entire date, and it was just easy. Like she didn't even think about it.
This is one of the best dates I've been on.
She might be the test, which scares me a lot.
Get any scenes for next episode? No? Okay. All right, so this episode picked up right where the other one left off. They ended the party and they had to say their goodbyes. There was nothing too dramatic there. And then that night, the couples move in, not the couples, the singles move in, and they get to talk a little bit, and then the next day they have to do their first date pick. And I forgot who was acting surprised by it, but they've always done it that way, where it's the men and the women choose their dates in front of each other. Shouldn't have been surprised. I don't know why people go on reality shows and don't fucking do their research on how the show works. It's weird to me. So anyway, after the singles moved in, Vanessa set her standards.
Okay, so like, don't sit on my bed with your clothes on, girl. Put on your jammies and like towels, don't leave those on the floor. Hang them up somewhere. Put them back in your room. Put them in the dirty clothes. Replace the toilet paper roll. That's important. No excessive amounts of time in the bathroom. Try to limit that. Don't leave like excessive water on the floor. Don't come in my room eating a bag of chips on my bed. That type of stuff would irritate me.
Oh, she's still going.
When you come out the bathroom after taking the number 2, close that door behind you. Like, don't let that aerate all through the house.
These people are crazy, girl.
Knock on doors before you go in. Is there anything else that comes to mind? I'm tired.
So the date selections are Vanessa chose Bryce and Rob chose Marjorie. Maricela chose Christian with a T. Chris chose Alexis. Caitlin chose Mike. Hall chose Michaela. Paris chose Christian with a B. And Great chose Nafisha. I think that's how you say her name. So as far as the dates go, we didn't go into every single date. We just got a little bit from each one. As far as what stands out, at the beginning of Great and Nafisa's date, he said that her acting jealous the night before made him even more attracted to her, which says a whole lot about him. We see a scene with Rob and Marjorie where they're like, yeah, we're not feeling this, we're just friends. He says that the next person that he's interested in is Desiree, so that's probably who he's gonna go on a date with next. Caitlin and Mike seem to have a decent time, but as of right now, I'm only really picking up like friend vibes, so we'll see where that goes. And Hall and Michaela, I think Hall is just mesmerized by how pretty and bubbly Michaela is. All right, so that was a super quick rundown because it is really late and I want to go to sleep. So if you made it this far, there had to be something that you liked, and if so, please let the algorithm know for me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, everybody be safe out there. Have a good night.